Emma stood on the balcony of her new apartment, strumming her guitar and taking in the view of the city below. She had just moved in, and she was excited to start a new chapter in her life. She felt a sense of freedom and possibility that she had never felt before. As she played her guitar, she couldn't help but think of all the memories she had left behind in her old apartment. She had lived there for years, and it had been the home of her heartbreak and disappointment, but now she was ready to move on and leave those memories behind. She looked down at her guitar and smiled. Music had always been her passion, and she knew that it would be her guide in this new chapter of her life. She closed her eyes and let the music take over, letting her mind wander and her heart open to the possibilities ahead. As she played, her phone rang. It was her friend, Evelyn, calling to check in on her. Emma smiled and answered the phone, grateful for the support and friendship of those she loved. "Hey, Evelyn, how's it going?" Good. Just wanted to see how the move went and make sure you're settling in okay." "It's going great. I'm really excited about this new chapter in my life." "I'm so glad to hear that, Emma. You deserve to be happy and to chase your dreams. And speaking of chasing your dreams, I have some exciting news for you. There's a local music festival happening next month, and they are looking for new talent to perform. I think you should audition." Emma's heart skipped a beat. She had always dreamed of performing in front of a live audience, but she had never had the courage to try. But now, in this new chapter of her life, she felt ready to take a chance. "That sounds amazing, Evelyn. I'll definitely audition. Thank you for thinking of me." As they hung up the phone, Emma's mind was racing with excitement and nerves. She knew that this was her chance to make her dream a reality. Emma had been practicing for the music festival audition for weeks, pouring her heart and soul into her music. She had never felt more prepared and confident. The day of the audition arrived, and Emma walked into the audition room with her guitar in hand, ready to perform. She saw a young man in the corner, also playing his guitar. He caught her eye and smiled. Emma felt a spark of attraction and nervousness. As she began to play her song, she saw the young man, Jack, watching her intently. When she finished, he approached her and complimented her performance. They started talking and discovered that they had a shared passion for music and a similar taste in songs. They exchanged numbers and arranged to meet for a jam session. From that moment on, Emma and Jack's relationship grew stronger. They spent every free moment together, playing music and writing songs. Emma felt like she had found her soulmate in Jack, and she knew that their shared passion for music was what brought them together. One day, Jack surprised Emma with a bouquet of red roses. He told her that the red roses represented his love for her and the passion they shared for music. Emma was touched by the gesture and knew that she had found something special in Jack. Emma and Jack's relationship was in full bloom, and they were happier than ever. They spent their days writing and performing together, and they were quickly becoming known in the local music scene. One day, Emma woke up with a melody in her head. She immediately grabbed her guitar and began to play, the words and chords coming to her effortlessly. She knew that this was a special song, one that she had to share with Jack. When she played the song for him, he was immediately moved by the lyrics and the emotion behind them. He suggested that they perform the song together at the music festival, and Emma couldn't have been more thrilled. As they practiced and rehearsed the song, Emma realized that it was about their love and their shared passion for music. It was a love song, and it was beautiful. The day of the festival arrived, and Emma and Jack walked onto the stage. Hand in hand, they played their new song, and the crowd was captivated by their performance. Emma felt like she was living her dream, and she knew that it was all thanks to Jack and their shared love for music. As they finished the song and the crowd erupted in applause, Jack leaned over and whispered in Emma's ear, "I love you, and I can't imagine my life without you." Emma's heart swelled with love and happiness as she whispered back, "I love you too." Emma and Jack's relationship was stronger than ever, and they were making a name for themselves in the local music scene. They had even been offered a record deal, and they were thrilled at the opportunity to take their music to the next level. As they prepared to record their album, Emma and Jack faced new challenges and obstacles. They had to navigate the music industry and its cutthroat nature, and they had to learn to work with producers and managers who had their own visions for their music. Despite the challenges, Emma and Jack remained committed to their love and their music. They knew that they had something special and they were determined to make it work. One day, as they were recording in the studio, Emma received a call from her old apartment complex. She was informed that the apartment she had lived in for years had been sold, and her old landlord wanted to know if she wanted to purchase any of her old belongings. Emma felt a pang of sadness and nostalgia, but she knew that she had moved on from that chapter in her life. She hung up the phone and looked over at Jack, who was sitting in the studio with his guitar. She knew that her future was with him and that their shared love for music was what truly mattered. As they finished recording their album, Emma and Jack knew that they had created something special. They had overcome their challenges and obstacles and had emerged stronger and more in love than ever before. Emma and Jack's album was a success, and they were quickly becoming known in the music industry. They had found love and success in their shared passion for music, and they knew that they were meant to be together. As they embarked on a tour to promote their album, Emma felt a sense of fulfillment and happiness that she had never felt before. She was living her dream, and she knew that it was all thanks to Jack and their shared love for music. As they performed on stage, Emma looked out at the crowd and saw a sea of red roses. She smiled, knowing that the red roses represented their love and passion for music. As the tour came to an end, Emma and Jack returned home to their apartment. They sat on the balcony, where Emma had first played her guitar in her new chapter of life, and looked out at the city below. They knew that they had come a long way, but they also knew that their journey was far from over. Emma turned to Jack and said, "I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. I know that as long as we have each other and our love for music, we can accomplish anything." Jack smiled and took Emma's hand in his. "I couldn't agree more," he said. "I love you, Emma, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life." They sat on the balcony for a moment longer, watching the city lights twinkle below. Emma knew that she had found her true home in Jack and in their shared love for music. They had found their happily ever after, and it was all thanks to those red roses that had brought them together. As they went inside to start their new chapter together, Emma couldn't help but think that the red roses were not only a symbol of their love, but also a reminder of the beauty and power of new beginnings. Thanks for watching our video on red roses. We hope you enjoyed it and that it inspired you to follow your passion and find your own happily ever after. We put a lot of hard work and love into creating this video, and we would be thrilled if you would take a moment to like it and subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us and it will help us create more content for you in the future. So don't hesitate. Hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching.